everybody. It's Cheri Dotterer here at Tier 1 Interventions Podcast. I'm here today with Jonily Zupancic, and we are in class today with a live group of ladies and gentlemen who are learning about the Mastery Math method. So I'm going to let Jonily talk, and if there's any intervention that I want to add to the puzzle, we will do. But for now, I'm signing it all over to Jonily, and let us learn a little bit about mathematics, girl.
Y'all, this is Jay-Z. I'm Jonily Zupancic. I'm your math specialist, your main matheneer. If you are listening to this podcast or you're watching this podcast on YouTube, I want to give a disclaimer and a warning. This is level 2. You're listening in on a level 2 version of Mastery Math Method. Let me do a little side hustle. Okay, let me do a little side hustle. And I'm going to draw this line because I want to make sure that these extra numbers are not in the locker boxes. Here's a little side hustle. I could ask the question, okay, what is the 47th locker? Watch this, guys. Watch this. Listen. What is the 47th locker that student 23 touches? What is the 47th locker that student 23 touches? Why do I ask this question now? Because this is an answer getting and solving question. And it's okay now. But I ask this question now because now I'm using this reference task to teach my 4th grade standards. This is directly 4th grade standards. 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. So now I'm asking a locker problem question that is directly going to relate to my specific standards. This is the beauty of reference tasks. This is what reference tasks will do for us. The locker problem, now I can start to generate locker problem questions for every grade level that are going to target various standards at every single grade level. This question, what's the 47th locker student 23 touches? If I have 3rd graders, they don't have to master that standard yet. But I can have 3rd graders investigating how to multiply 2-digit by 2-digit number because they could actually skip count by 23s 47 times and be able to do this and practice their double-digit and triple-digit addition skills. So I can use the locker problem reference task to then spring out and teach my standards. Now, I want to talk more about that. We'll do that this year in level 2 a few months from now when we come back to locker problem. We're going to start with this game board. We're not doing it next session because we need interleaving. We need spaced practice. But maybe at the December session, we're going to come back to lockers, pizzas, and rectangles, oh my. Because today we didn't even get to the pizzas, rectangles, oh my. But we're not going to do it next month. We're doing something totally different next month because I practice interleaving. So November, December, when we come back to this one, we'll start right here with this game board. And then I'll go on from it. So right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. And this is what I do in my classroom. Okay, this might be like a day in my classroom, and I might say, oh my gosh, guys, for the next 2 weeks, we need to get back into the book. I gotta get back into the textbook. Okay, we got to just do regular math for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so we're gonna put this aside, and they're gonna be like, why do we ever have to do regular? Why can't we just always do this math? And I'm like, I don't know. We should. We can. Because actually, in my classroom, I won't do that. I'm pressing snooze because my alarm's going off and I have to wrap up in 9 minutes. But in my classroom, we actually won't go back into the book for 2 weeks. That's just not how I operate. But that's overwhelming for a lot of people, especially you type A control freaks. You need me to give you permission to just get back into your textbook alone for 2 weeks. So there you go. Take the permission. It's not advice because I don't do that, but I know many of you need it. So go ahead, do it. So anywho, I don't even know what my point is because my alarm went off and my brain is so sleep deprived right now that I don't even know what's happening. Oh, okay. So this is level 2. This is level 2. This is what we're going to get in level 2. Thoughts, comments, questions, takeaways.
I think by the time I bring something like this up, we'll have done the 120 chart and those like other items that I'm hoping kids get the connection of the skip counting and circling the numbers.
That is a great point. That's exactly why. That's exactly the purpose. Beautifully said. Other takeaways, thoughts.
I am very happy with all the math. I did something with Pam Harris, and she's sometimes I just need to high dose you in math, right? You just need a higher dose, and I needed that higher dose, and will need that higher dose so I can just keep leveling up. I love the leveling up. I love the math. You high dosed me. I'm excited. Let's do this.
Beautifully said. Other thoughts, takeaways.
I'm just loving the idea of level up. That has been like the theme of this entire week. And so, Natalie, thank you for putting the icing on this level up cake.
Those are spirit fingers. Jazz hands are different, Kirk. We'll help you out. Other takeaways, thoughts.
Beth, are you
Beth probably
overwhelmed?
got bulldozed. Beth is, I need therapy after this.
But students will love this more. They will love this more than sit and get because they're actually thinking and they really want to think.
Yes, they do. They want to be like everybody else. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go back and look at the level one and see if I can just integrate all this stuff together. Thank you, Teresa. Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Sorry.
Beth, we're so glad you're here. And this is overwhelming if this is your like first interaction with this is craziness. You are a trooper because you didn't hang up on us either. You stuck around.
Oh, no.
You're awesome. I love you, girl. I think it's important to say that we're all on this journey together. And when I facilitate and teach level two, these are all the things that I've always wanted to tell you, but I always have an audience of level one. Actually, I always have a level. Actually, you all are level two. So, Beth, no offense, but you're here with all level two people right now. Okay.
Yes, I
And
get
we
it.
welcome you and we love you and we want you to keep coming. Don't stop coming. But in many scenarios that this group is in, a lot of times it's a level -3. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Cheri again. If you're loving these strategies and you want to join our Mastery Math Method Masterclass, we hold this hour-long event once a month and we'd love to have you join. What we talk about there is how to improve your math skills in 10 days. Can you imagine 10 days? Whether you're a math teacher or an occupational therapist, you can see exactly how to shift teaching so that every student, no matter their starting point, can master core math concepts and reserve your seat today. And go over to disabilitylabs.com/calendar to check out the next event.
And that's not fair to all of you. That's why we're doing level two of Mastery Math Method this year. And that's why you are all here with us, because it's not fair to you to always have the audience of level. So Saturday maths, actually Saturday maths are like they're level 0, 1. I think Saturday maths, I force myself not to present to like level -3, even though some of them are. But it's important to know that is our purpose. That's the purpose Cheri and I have for doing level two. Other thoughts, comments, questions, takeaways?
I like what Natalie says. Keep coming back. We also need interactions over time. None of us got here in 1 or 2 sessions. I've been working with Jonily for 7 years, I think, and I still learn and grow each time.
Yes.
That's how long it takes, Beth. You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh
And
boy.
implementing what you've learned. Now, okay, so everybody, Beth came to me at the end of the school year and said, "Can I get my dysgraphia certification before school starts?" I went, I was planning on taking the summer off, but okay, can we master this? She did it in 6 weeks. That's even faster than Teresa did it.
I
She
know. I
has,
did mine in 10 weeks.
she has been so inundated with Cheri over the last couple of months that I'm surprised she's still around and she's coming back for more.
It's become a habit.
It follows what Teresa said.
Listen,
Get
they
a
are a
nibble,
habit.
you want to keep biting the lollipop.
Yeah,
It's like a drug.
that's right.
It is. It's addicting. As a matter of fact, it's Saturday morning. I texted my curriculum director this morning and I said, I can't wait until Monday. Do we have to have weekends? That's
Oh
how
my
addictive.
gosh.
That's how much I know right now that I am in the right place at the right time. Cheri, share your mantra. Esther,
For such a time as this.
I'm living that right now.
This may be the end of our 7-part series, but it's not the end of the conversation. Stay tuned for what's next, whether it's subtraction reimagined, fraction fluency, or something completely new. We promise to keep bringing you the brain-based strategies you need to transform math learning. Until then, remember, every student deserves the chance to see themselves as a mathematician. And as Cheri and Jonily say, go be awesome, go be brilliant, for you were put here for such a time as this.